Transitions in Unity's UI system show a transition between one state and another state. Transitions work the same for every UI element that uses them. To illustrate this concept, I will create a canvas. On this canvas, I will create a button. A button is one of the game elements that uses a transition. So as you'll see here, this transition property is a part of the button script. It's also a part of the other scripts. For example, if I come here to my canvas, I go to my UI, and I go to slider, you'll notice that this transition is a part of the slider script. But for now, I'm going to delete this slider just to make the screen a little bit clearer. And I'm going to come over here to my button. You'll notice that there are 4 types of transition modes. The first transition mode is none, meaning there are no transitions. The second and default transition mode is color tint. As you'll see, color tint is currently selected. The target graphic is the image to be tinted, as you can see here. So right now it's our button image. And the fade duration is the number of seconds between the change in state and the time that the color is changed. Now, these colors are pretty self-explanatory, and I showed them in my buttons tutorial, so I'm not going to jump too much into them. Basically, your normal is your color of your default color of your button, highlighted colors when you mouse over it, pressed colors when you click it, and disabled color is when interactable is not unchecked here, so that the player can't click the button. Now, our next transition mode is Sprite Swap, and as you'll see, our properties of this transition quickly changed here. If we take a look, I want to make highlighted be that sprite, pressed be that sprite, disabled be this sprite. If we disable it, you'll see it goes to triangle because that's what I set it to. If I hit play, I highlight it and I click it, you'll see how this changes for those sprites there. So that's pretty self-explanatory. And in terms of the animation, the 4th type, this is a whole nother type where you could actually add dynamic animations to this. Now, with regards to this animation transition here, many properties can be animated simultaneously. In addition, an animator component needs to be added to whatever UI element that you're trying to animate here. And those are your 4 types of transitions. Once again, the 4 types of transitions are none, color tint, sprite swap, and animation. And they control when you change from one state to another. For example, when you mouse over an object or click an object, that indicates a transition in the state.